Hi friends, welcome back to Ardu's Cart. So today we'll see how to make chili gobi or spicy cauliflorets. It's a very simple recipe and you can take it as a starter or snack or even as a side dish. For this I have taken one cauliflower and have cut it down into smaller florets. To this we'll add some water and allow it to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. We're doing this exercise because the florets get really cooked well and it'll be easier while frying. So now let's allow it to get boiled and let's turn off the flame after 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, now let's drain off the water completely and allow the florets to get cooled down. So once it's cooled down, then we can add all the spices before we fry it. Before adding the spices, make sure that the florets are completely cooled down and pat them dry. Like about 10 minutes later, it's completely dry, so we can add the spices to it. Now let's add about half a teaspoon of salt, about 3 teaspoons of corn flour, and about 3 teaspoons of all-purpose flour or maida. Alternatively, you can make a batter out of this corn flour and maida and dip the florets and then fry them. But I'm going to make this process even simpler, and that's why I'm making it like this. Now let's add about 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. I'm using Kashmiri red chili powder. It gives a good color. And also I'm adding like about half a teaspoon of black pepper powder. And let's mix it up well. Make sure not to break the florets. So just mix it up very, very carefully. Now let's take a pan and add enough oil to it for deep frying the florets. Now once the oil is heated up, let us add the florets in batches. Do not add all of it together because it will stick onto each other. Make sure to cook it in low to medium flame only. Do not cook it in high flame, it will get burnt and it will just spoil the entire part of it. So now this is my first batch. Once it is turning a bit golden brown, I'm going to turn it aside and cook the other side as well. So this is like going to take maximum of like 3 to 4 minutes only. So my first batch is almost ready. So once it is ready, we'll keep it aside and we'll cook the second batch as well. So here I just have only 2 batches. So as per the amount of cauliflower you have, just make sure not to put all together once and just cook it batch by batch. See now how beautifully it's come up, and I know it's very tasty and crunchy and it will tempt you to eat at this stage itself, but just wait, you have something better. Now I have taken the same pan and removed some oil from it. This is the same oil which we used to cook the cauliflorets. So to this we'll add the cumin seeds or jeera, and then we'll add the chopped spring onion bulbs. Then we'll add chopped ginger and garlic. Just saute it a bit. Now let's add chopped spring onion chives as well and saute it a bit. Saute it for about half a minute and add the chopped green chilies to it. Now let's add about 2 medium-sized onions diced into cubes and 1 medium-sized bell pepper or capsicum. You can actually increase the amount of the bell pepper being used. Now let's saute it. Make sure not to overcook it. So now it's time to add all the sauces. So first let's add about 1 teaspoon of vinegar, 1 teaspoon of red chili sauce, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, and 1 teaspoon of tomato sauce. Let's mix it up well and allow it to cook for about half a minute. To this, we'll add about half a teaspoon of black pepper powder. So the amount of all these spices and sauce can vary according to your taste. So now let's mix it up well, and then we'll have to make a slurry out of the corn flour. So let's take a cup, add about 1 teaspoon of corn flour and about 3 teaspoons of water and mix it up really well so that there are no lumps formed there. Once this is mixed really well, we'll add it to the mixture which we have prepared. This will give a really nice consistency and help thicken the sauces. So just mix it up and cook it for about 1 minute. To this you can also add half a teaspoon of sugar to balance the spices. So now you can see how beautiful it is with a very nice consistency. To this we'll add the fried cauliflorets. So before adding the florets, make sure to turn off the flame. If the stove is on when you're adding the florets, it's not going to remain crispy anymore. So make sure to turn off the flame and add the florets. Now let's add some spring onions and mix it up well. Now our chili gobi is ready to serve. Just top it up with some spring onions. I'm sure that you've loved this recipe. If you do so, like, share and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon for instant notification on our new uploads. Thank you.